Listo para este desafío. Soy muy consciente de la historia de este club y de los increíbles jugadores que han llevado esta camiseta. Estoy muy emocionado.
What's Spanish now, kind of master? When you beginners level Spanish, power. Hey, niggas, Anthony Gordon said someone one in Spanish Casau. And now Central for Business. Hey, now. What's surprising you? What is Spanish is na? I then the Spanish Casano. And as I was young power so no. Na o swano na o GDS or Bebo Paul Eddie Barcelona. Hey, Franco. Wempa ose onu osano na o DDS obebo ball e de ma Barcelona enu nti na osuan Spanish na master yenya nkwara asa o Anthony kan sem ye ose ono okọ Newcastle ball boko ni mu a omo fisio baako fisio no to Spanish nti no ni din komo so ka kire fisio no kra yenko bisa fisio no so ka kire ne se ono daache bi obebo ball e de ma Barcelona enu nti na osuan Spanish kasa no.
Out of curiosity, why do you speak Spanish?
I wanted to speak Spanish because as a kid I believed I would play for Barca, believe it or not. I have a physio in Newcastle and we spoke every day, and I told him one day I'll play for Barca, so I want to learn Spanish. So that's why. I only won one trophy with Newcastle, so I'm extremely excited. I have a burning fire in my belly to win here. To win at the biggest club in the world is the best.
Anthony Gordon and so no said your communication no about for the man brutal so Spanish casa no or sepa na what you come away crenchum wouldn't say all signing autographs at the Ama Central for supporters are almost so equisiano and so more signing sano aqua signing autographs as I know sa Catalan casa. Akwe wa papa no wesie pa o Anthony hey say all Spanish sounds so Catalan kakra.
He's come from England, huh?
Could you just sign that English flag, please?
Anthony,
Estoy muy feliz.
Nosotros igual, Anthony, nosotros igual.
O say o kaka no supporters no e man fans say they said here na chance akwa no born wesie papa why ready so be sakan and so at the Ama Barcelona Bobo Connect say officially Anthony Gordon we hear the PPR on also at the highest most and answer the most expensive player at the man coach for the Hans Flick or start to say oh you coaching player what tonic sepa Anthony Gordon welcome to Barcelona Bobo Kono na no ya can Anthony Gordon and some master you catch us Barcelona the offer at the command let's come out for Julian Alvarez yerim say Julian Alvarez Barcelona for the 100 million call anye ye and let's come out for second omonje Barcelona for prepare for second offer na and second offer be call you answer let's go Madrid for since na Barcelona for the almost so be can be now yes let's go Madrid for some of the statements bontain nyina ye twen let's go Madrid statements are omode and let's go Madrid for omo ba ka dey omo ba ka say bia Barcelona for the sika ba bia ye pesika no monyan 140 150 ye ko statements na let's go Madrid for and no start e social media so no more too many Barcelona for sa say I let's go Madrid for no so Pelami Yamal also almost Pelami Yamal I say Pelami Yamal na de niska send me 4 tickets of Bad Bunny concerts at Airbus I don't know what Pelami Yamal just say is some hunu kwana let's go Madrid for na master mu to 2 bini mani Barcelona for brutal no master so the for ba say I ye enye Lami Yamal kwana yes so ye pe no e Barcelona bobo kodumo yen so ye san so epepedri na let's say let's go Madrid for na den na moye Barca say no master so atwera de aba ye san so pe hafinya na che say plus miensa let's go Madrid for as Barcelona mo so mo pe abronte for Julian Alvarez dia yen so ye pe Lami Yamal ye pe Pedri ye pe hafinya no master so atwera de ato mo social media so say hwa efiti na ekoi say what say Barcelona for pe player na Barcelona for mo player mo bien fi Barcelona for na entron kwa na Barcelona for ni echa let's go Madrid for memes be almost posting every two social media say well o television no so a we dey akọ so radio no so a che say ade bi na e ba say jata na oban nipa no na nipa no ji chese max ni free jata na nim na ekra na say Barcelona for no omo ba omo obedwen say jata obedu onim a hwe Foco na Barcelona na Atletico Madrid for a day chese eno apa master se no mesi atoto bi adiama Barcelona no enya sam ketwa eno Atletico Madrid for omo Barcelona still ya twen Barcelona for still no how much Chelsea Julian Alvarez ana sam obejai na anopai Ansu Fati ene mpanyifo edin komo yese Ansu Fati we job brutal adia Barcelona for my Ansu Fati no se eye ne ya odi ya osugu ne yem esanse na ofi sen ka Barcelona for mo be fra no ball akọbọ e Monaco yi enka na o twan mo sen ka bia mo fra no se o se ye Perenga Anthony Gordon ne boden Marcus Rashford ne boden mo ya player ne Ansu Fati nka o twan sen ka mo fra no ne de eye free se mo am player na nka mo ball ne fama mo o te ya Mokofa Anthony Gordon Edenaba itiane o sha Monaco fa ka te Monaco fo se ono na ka se nka on to so Monaco se they were ready or to so inti nyame antuma 11 million no Monaco fo nkotua fama Barcelona na fei ono so ento so ensa kan enso enfama Monaco no ensam a efi Martin abrante fa Ansu Fati enso aso ye enso eba yanto ansam no so na fei for the also and from bro. Young quite France national team, the French national team near Koban Kakra. Essence of France also prepare for the World Cup and Master na asam Syria Koso the French national team Marcus Thuram na boys na atu omo training session na ebe koso no na Marcus Thuram na okofa de e katana no na unim say Michael Olise sene ya na Obejina park no so na ritual no say ade we trendy brutal obo no say Michael Olise oba na ase ne headphones ehhehia na so obejina park no so na na twitwi park no so na okọ na Marcus Thuram o imitate no say ujafo say ya no you oba na ase bibi twetua na so na ode bibi akata na no oba ya na wetete park no so na okọ na utim say boys ni nyina Kylian Mbappe na twetwe Michael Olise say masa o sa de no ko free fan ama se we so obi a twetwe se wo begina park no so a je se wo ba obi a ma fans wo do ne betwitwi park no so na wo ko eno ye sawri bia eno so apia fi the French national team camp en so eba na yenkwe Spain kakra ne yenko bon komanda de metin se and the Spanish national team De La Fuente Akacha Plus this Obia camp and then the Spanish national team camp no and so start saying na ombedrua and Obia Jesse numbers or be share World Cup ni mu no nyame atum announcement no and so etimi aba de metin say David Raya Martin Zubimendi Fabian Ruiz or member UEFA Champions League no coach ni say Oria obe catch the number of days or mutina fie and so ma join the national team no na and Lamine Yamal the last one so World Cup na was Lamine Yamal bibi kakra oye bibi kakra so na ejabe de ansa na wakọ the national team come no Lamine Yamal and the girlfriend ni apie kakra ujafo no wo sese de odo pa na Lamine Yamal ewesa no and Lamine Yamal na girl no etete niam ase na no bigi also da be na obetwa wo de aba na gali edi BBC share Lamine Yamal no wato odomu sa no enti the way the last din and son Lamine Yamal and so echo World Cup no and so way and some we feed the Spanish national team camp and so ever na unim say yes Marcus Rashford Nigeria ba kwa wenya kakra e Barcelona camp na say unim say Rooney Bazi wakwaka champion for so onyanko be free club mu akọ na Marcus Rashford say Rooney Bazi kọ de asanka ye o nanka waka Barcelona for say we dey born kra first 11 no nka woni problem say na Rooney Bazi oye deputy to Lamine Yamal nko no kra on ko betimi aye on complain o to say na Rooney Bazi complain sa ne mom diamond say buy munchi for aka che abrantes for Marcus Rashford say onka yes so can yes at the channel will buy munchi for on Manchester United akotone dia besan say na omo pe Anthony Gordon 8 no mo so muntia iti Marcus Rashford say on one kasa onya sa me basa say Marcus Rashford ebe kan yes at the amomo buy munchi na o ma be fa no na afi on so akokosi kan enso e buy munchi enso aso ye no ensam a enso epie fi hoba Juventus for Jean Philippe Mateta ni agent ebisasa no wansam at saying say omo e striker Dusan Vlahovic and obe signing ochina on sign as o delay or ye rough inti say no omo so Nicolas Jackson me tsa nyame atuma pre-season no coach na say Jabi Alonso say bad 3 training sessions bi obe so hwe no Inti Nicholas Jackson brana betra sampa we are serious so betimi abobodi bi inti be 3 sessions bi de kyeresa why serious Chelsea number 9 no also betimi enso abo inti de metena no enso ensem a Jabi Alonso enso epiefi na so ye enso epa eno no na Real Madrid as well de metena se Nico pass Madrid for na kasa sanyame adoma election se ne ba na wie ye se Madrid na se Jose Mourinho on be some de Nico pass enso eka ho bi na chese return no ebenya ayeye na fei waba beto so e de ama Real Madrid Football Club enso Nico pass they say de keka kono I likely say obesan so a return na for waba be say kai enso e de ama Real Madrid na no na me catch say Inter Milan for start official negotiations with Liverpool for bronze here ye for the Curtis Jones na the chance say Inter Milan first off for 20 million euros Liverpool for say Munya serious wo mo for 20 ni from free okọ na mo for from Samra it say ya trying say Inter Milan for the another bid enso ebeba na good news e Monza ne say and now no and a Monza ye relegate to mo Italian Serie A say Monza e back to the Italian Serie A no oh fantastic Monza enso e back and so good news no na afei ukọ the French League A and e bo playoff Nîmes and Saint Etienne na ye Ghana players mienu Augustin Boache na Osia kan Edema Saint Etienne Ghana defender Kojo Opon Prepra no so Osia kan for 90 minutes Edema Nings game no eba na wie no Nings SR4 Saint Etienne enso SR bako into good news I want to say Kojo Opon Prepra ni team Nings enso returning leg French League no almost so ebebo pieces say almost survive relegation na Dante finally we say goodbye and so at the manings ya catch us to say our coach at the Bayern Munich for under 20 and see and now obubowie no almost special tributes and so at my branch and Dante Brazilian Dante and also now Raheem Sterling and no positive for Raheem Sterling yeah Sterling at your crown to Raheem Sterling say positive for so akwane driver no omuko check ya niema akwana chia ko ni mu pa dey drive no na eno am che ni call police station eja back and forth the meeting say police for so mama ni bail omuguso omu ye investigations into time bia no san so bra na omu encheke Xavier Hernandez say Ballon d'Or no wo po bi the Ballon d'Or no e dia manual or say young farmer Lamine Yamal. Now Ballon d'Or come on and Thomas Muller, former Bayern Munich for number 10. Thomas Muller ni Eben says to say Bayern Munich no why the young project no Harry Kane in here, Michael Olise in here, one young project for the Ballon d'Or. And also you bet me can say Harry Kane. Say about say young finish attacking qualities. They also the whole world obedient to me. Harry Kane say yeah attacking striker and say go. Also no size. Nebom also ade ba ko pa we say Harry Kane in your bio betimi atwe players be 4 kratwa so also that be enye possible. Now also Ballon d'Or no enye goals nko na ye de hye. So we betimi age Ballon d'Or. E was a player no wo flare kakra. E was a player no e fa ball o kerese me wiase nyina ni je. Also wo hu sa de na wo Ballon d'Or no wo yobi a wo hye goals nko ya na manfo emfo ball nche na emfa mawo. Into no de na downfo e Harry Kane na downfo any Michael Olise nebom omumie no de officer Michael Olise and only osusu say Ballon d'Or no Bayern Munich from project no for the Ballon d'Or. Now Joshua Kimmich say no UEFA Champions League no support Arsenal. Essence and down for any Kai Havertz into Bompire at the Kai Havertz and so we need the UEFA Champions League send a bear or bar now be second at the German national team the name so betimi akoye now okay David Luiz we second at the Arsenal playing Chelsea playing we second at the Paris Saint-Germain playing Yakobi san say David Luiz 84 year why and UEFA Champions League no also no about two teams no odo edema Arsenal or odo edema Paris Saint-Germain into ultimate can chance and draw for Sabia or support PSG and Arsenal was a winning team a draw on one of who the honor betimi aye and so UEFA for tre e the amount combo for say almost stadium no so too much into UEFA Champions League no ma qualify na bedding piana UEFA for say Dabi that means send any money city no still no one to me convince UEFA for into UEFA for say some convince ya dia ebedin say betimi ebie mu dia mam say mo no enso e wo mu stadium wo eno ensem ha dwen ye pa na Nico Williams say ni injuries no or pompa is a nyamia dom ebianka World Cup ni bedru no I fully fit or say or push say first game ni bedru na bia 100% fit nebom or say ekoba World Cup na samne dia or so on the place na discuss this current quad team a friend Spain omu nyina person musu ewini the World Cup no enti nyamia dom World Cup no see ye show wenim Spain for ni abre say World Cup no almost so ebetimi agi eno somewhere eno so APF Nico Williams aso ye bakrachi nkofo refi no awo samu Nico Williams pana zezei among for crown finance enso enya hwi well yet was where na Manchester United for asuma scouts Porto na ese AS Porto for no winger bia your friend William Gomez na yes was 14 goals last season e twemu ya so football master kerese ball na we pia so dia fa ha yes na no de brutal na Abrante 14 goals and of last season na the maintenance Porto for Manchester United mo pedi any problem boy we ni release clause no 14 million euros inti sika ho na mo dia basike ni wo so so amompa bi enso entna Mikel Arteta na central for Eben say Arsene Wenger wa frewa na wa motivate you and also odabi Arsene Wenger frɛ no o say Arsene Wenger o ye sure say Arsene Wenger person o man space kakra e man ye adwuma so no o wona kubam o wogidie se papa e fan Arsene Wenger o ta nechi e ta Arsenal for nechi inti hu yen say papa na be friend na mom ono wogidie pa say baby Arsene Wenger wo bia ni gidie ni bibia enso e ta Arsenal echi Luis Enrique say the entire Paris Saint-Germain form no aye consistent ne say plan no say easy who training I was say we training 100% bobola no 100% every single game I was say attitude aye 100% on per rough say nay now as a bo as a mo as a seriousness na enso e wo form nya video na kaka samebre questions na central for ABC na to fan wa no wa chechem eno Luis Enrique ahead of the UEFA Champions League game because tonight.
But the plan is easy, trying to be or trying to reach the level that we reach every single match. To win a title, to win a match, you need to be consistent in the both sides of the play, and we try to defend the best way we can, and we try to attack the best way we could.
The team seems always fearless in the big games, especially. How do you coach the players to be so brave in finals like we saw last year, or even in the semi-finals and things like that?
Well, it's the best matches are the more important matches, and when you play a final, Champions League final, second time in a row, and you have the possibility to win again. The
Canada Matsu Zubimendi says, Wakasa Arsenal, and your favorite. So, only problem be an Sa Park and also refining Bam Pra, or say favorite to be anywhere. Park and also on match there, team I found a PH for some Arsenal for them, almost so any Abriye pa. Martinelli say any dreams over winning Champions League, or sending Papa de Biana Papa catch and Sacrachi. Won't try some to me and winning Champions League, you know, and so at the Amame, it's also also winning Champions League, you know, at the money Papa. Na enra game bi ekoso e Argentina na Argentinos under 17 for football na sen racism nsam we ba yi na before game ne be koso and a captain no e ka che referee say yen ka yenim say abi before o team ba ko ni mu ye player ba ko no say number 5 ne din no SAI to say negro kakra inti se bi ye bobo na metiem na me fra me play na hwe no am be ka say I me do atam inti omu no so okay wo de matinti mu de mo betimi use sa word say osuro so kire bi okobo sa word di I na obetrendi wo wiase nyina say I na play wey racist so onte sa nti ntwa asem no so eno ensem no bia eno so ekoso kwame any biggie enso aye ready na kwame ni biggie yi Ike Gundogan na ne wife ebisa na say UEFA Champions League any ono onchusu mu baako Gundogan say ope Champions League no nti we oba na obeja na ana serious case kwame una oyo oba na normal na
oh so menya show so be fa no serious
baby wo be fa ni serious so
oh menya show so say be depend how I be can menya show so ready we are ne oka was say now be fan so ya go in that serious.
Na obetimi aye sa kire Ghana ba.
Na ko yes akwa. Ko yes akwa.
Obenye mitie omunia.
The ko yes anu aye. Ko yes anu.
When he case question is you.
Wagu medasina ene UEFA Champions League final. PSG ene Arsenal. Mejitum say ye be she season ase no. Ubusa nipa dodo na say hwan mo ana beko final. Menye sure say nipa dodo na mbetipo PSG ene Arsenal som de beko final. But sana football netie. We ebe the third timer ye be hu PSG say obo UEFA Champions League final. Ni previous two no we lose baako and we win baako. We sube the second timer Arsenal eko UEFA Champions League final. The first time oko no kolusu ye we the second time Arsenal baako je and I say Arsenal intimi nkonkoje. Eye two clubs are omunyina abo mo homodin abedu this stage. Kwaku na eye 36 clubs na compete for UEFA Champions League. Out of these 36 clubs, teams akesiye bebre timi afrim. Enti se ne Arsenal any PSG timi akopiem e final. Two clubs ni nyina no it deserve a lot of credits. PSG abone homodin. Arsenal abone homodin. Se me fa PSG bo boko na. Eye PSG team a ye say UEFA Champions League na say ewo league phase no. Na ne modern money soro. By a run knockout stage no. PSG ni o ma sign. O eliminate Monaco. Where you Chelsea afrim. Where you Liverpool afrim. Where you Bayern afrim. She teams ahodo a PSG timi ayi o mafrim e dia baba bedu this stage. E chon say Luis Enrique and the players na abo mo homodin pa. A o mu deserve final no. So we check Arsenal on the other side. Arsenal team ne so throughout the competition 14 games are Arsenal bo when lose a game. 11 solid wins obo draw me ensa. Otopi Champions League ni league phase no ano wa baadi ababa be city stage obi antimi say Arsenal. Enti se wo check the Arsenal ye se wo bo Champions League abedu final na kwaku obi antimi say Arsenal. Awo se obo Arsenal for abaso say o metimi ya sa de ndi ababa bedu this stage. Memo obi anda da say Arsenal nhia team kese da bi. Eye Arsenal team a ohia Bayern ntimi anhye no. Oshia Atletico Madrid 2 times when Timi answer no. Oshia Inter Milan. These are top clubs ewo UEFA Champions League. And obien ho Timi say Arsenal. Ana Arsenal dia baba bedu this stage a. Kwaku e wo se me both two teams no abaso. So what check UEFA Champions League na. From the league phase ebesi final na yebebo no. To me the best club this season ewo UEFA Champions League. Arsenal. Champions League na yabo ni nyina bedu final no. From league phase na ye boy no. Ebesi final ya ye ba ball. Se yenyam boy final no. Yenyam hudu obeje. Ba wo check baby a ye share Champions League na se. Any baby a ye ba bedu wo Champions League ni ma. To me, the best club this season was Champions League as it stands now ye Arsenal. Busa ho say Sanka Real Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea na abo Champions League na from match day 1. Ebesi final ya okwa akobo na sa team ni lusu match a obeka chem say sa team no nye the best na. Benam say eye Arsenal ntino obi anhwe adwuma na Arsenal ne Arteta aye no. Enti eye Arsenal team a adwuma no ma ye no. No club and this season with UEFA Champions League. Why you jumadin ese team friends say Arsenal. Ente mo bi anfa nse ni team say final na Arsenal kono. O ko underrate Arsenal. obeka say Arsenal nye good team Arsenal be ma PSG tough match Arsenal enko gugu ne ho on the side of a PSG team omo se league phase na se a omo nyade by PSG for epeja e wo knockout stage enti se wo check last season in pokra na PSG for eji UEFA Champions League no na league phase omo nyade by a power knockout stage na PSG for sha se epeja ye and this season PSG for aye the same thing yes league phase na se this season na enko ye mfama PSG omo to so 11th e wo league phase no by a run knockout stage no nyoma sesa de ama PSG boboko no oma hyase se omo bu teams akese no omanya omo form ana ye PSG team a ora final no kwakomu kura experience in a sense say one ye PSG boboko a ni coach a friend say Luis Enrique no or experience of final and ye bo final game bia na experience very important. Ura final game na u experience team boa because moment bi beba embeye den the amount u be here experience ne say betimi eba game nim omo coach or experience omo players so many experience so UEFA Champions League final last season na PSG for the UEFA Champions League against Inter Milan omo first 11 the only player oye out omo goalkeeper Donnarumma last season omo the UEFA Champions League omo first 11 na Patroni Marquinhos na Nuno Mendes ana Hakimi Ashraf Vitinha Fabian Ruiz Pena Joao Neves na Dembele Doué Kvaratskhelia mo enti PSG team a omo ra final no ade ba ko omo di beat Arsenal na say omo wo experience e was our final no and let's not forget in the UEFA Champions League PSG and Arsenal each 5 times 5 times no meshia no PSG win mu mienu Arsenal win mu baako ana mienu na bo draw obi a 6 goals each enti anytime be Arsenal ne PSG be hie bia no a close game and omo match so ma bo no UEFA Champions League no ebie ni ho aye goalless enti kwaku most likely say ene game na ntwa enko extra time. Every single game at PSG ne Arsenal bo e wo UEFA Champions League game and the goalless. Go bem obi wini
nti goals be pm
go be go because some games e wo Champions League and time ye goalless. Ana too many just no mbabeshia no Arteta ana Luis Enrique o meshia 3 times no meshia no Arteta she Luis Enrique baako ana Luis Enrique so asha Arteta mienu by one thing here say Luis Enrique lose final da e wo Champions League enti Arteta betima break Luis Enrique record na because anytime bia Luis Enrique be ko final bia e wo Champions League no otimi je enti Arsenal betimi a break Luis Enrique record na any big problem Arsenal be face enti kwaku game no meme die meme hu ne say a tight game so what Luis Enrique oso no mpokro ye coach no ohun ne say game no close oso ohun ne say game no 50-50 because Arsenal team na wo no kwaku be fa ne say Arsenal Champions League final on time ko onya de by say wo say Arsenal no kwaku enya fu
what we show Arsenal respect pa
yes because enyefu Arsenal team what big match they won based in kwaku obi anse no that's the reason why earlier on na make us say baby I say Champions League na say ebesi ne no the best club ye Arsenal baby I about Champions League na bedu no the best club of Champions League near Arsenal what do you imagine say and Real Madrid na about Champions League abedu final no obi anse na unga so me the best club se Barcelona na ye the Arsenal ya unka se Barcelona ye the best club enti se Arsenal team ya sadie na akwaku memu obi underrate Arsenal team no enye team a F4 now after the yenra game na nkasa metie Luis Enrique press conference Dembele 100% fit Nuno Mendes 100% fit Hakimi Ashraf 100% fit so most likely say ene ne likely lineup obe use no Safanov goalkeeper Pacho ni Marquinhos and ebebo 4 and 5 Hakimi Ashraf on the right side now we use Nuno Mendes on the left side Fabian Ruiz Pena Vitinha and Joao Neves now abo Dembele Kvaratskhelia and Doué Kwekuwemo and a likely lineup a PSG for ebe use Oko Arsenal so a Mikel Arteta say Timber a 100% fit at Timber ebe timasha asiye. So I likely say Arsenal so ebe David Raya, Gabriel ne Saliba, Timber on the right side, most likely Calafiori ebebo as a left back, Luis Kelly, Declan Rice, say obe Yusu Martin Odegaard, and I say ebe Reche Eze as the number 10 player. On the right side ebe Bukayo Saka between Joe Carres ne Kai Havertz ba kubeli di attack no na Trossard on the left side. Women a likely lineup team my friend say Arsenal so be use. Kweku say otina se din. Na wo fa PSG boboku no, na wo fa Arsenal boboku na. Obia wo good structure. Se PSG si akan a, won se PSG for bobo no according to a structure, according to a system. Se offer Arsenal team ne so a, so mu si akan a, omo according to a proper structure. Enti eye two teams a obia wo good structure. And the Bema game na difficult no. Because se Mikel Arteta team ne boba, won se coach na hye adwuma no. Se Luis Enrique so PSG si akan a, won so mu si hye adwuma no. Enti se ne o kwa share team friend say PSG a. Luis Enrique emphasize on number 6 and odi use e woni team nim. De edi kan e fluidity. Anytime bi abako share PSG boboko ni bia no eya Luis Enrique pese time bia no ni players need to rotate position de tosu mienu ope possession opese time bia yekura ball ni dominate play eya na Luis Enrique pese time bia ni fullbacks no eya involve se ombe invert anase ombe overlap Luis Enrique pese time bia ne midfielders no onya sa dynamic midfield rotation enti ena ubehu Vitinha wa ha Ubehu Joao Neves wa ha, Ubehu Fabian Ruiz Pena wa ha say. At the same time, opesa wide dominance no, because most of an attack no, effort the wide area, mostly baby a Kvaratskhelia ejina no. Enti kwaku eyebo boku a, o kwaku shi oma, omu good structure. Enti anytime be a PSG for beji bo bia no, the first thing abehu ne say, omu back four no e change. Se PSG ebe si akan a, Hakimi Ashraf, Pacho Marquinhos and Nuno Mendes. By Saboni kura PSG a, mostly this season, my branch friend say Nuno Mendes ejina. Na Nuno Mendes abeka Marquinhos. No abeka branch friend say Pacho no my back 3. Na Hakimi Ashraf na obo as a right back no. Either say obo buvia ban finfin abeka midfielders no. And also obeko nanim. Na wa my branch friend say Doué esusu etimi move centrally. So anytime be a PSG for be kura bo ni bia no. Eya omo back 4 no change be back 3. No mo dia show mo build up na se. Omo midfield no time bia na ye omo use ade e kan say positional rotation. And between Vitinha, Joao Neves, Fabian Ruiz Pena, omo use sa positional rotation no and to be coordinated movements. No mo dia maintain a team the structure. And mostly say omo kra ball na abranti friend say Vitinha no e drop ba e kire kakra. E beje ball no as the first phase ball receiver. So anytime be a PSG for be build up biano, e won finfi on the first player omo locating no, e ya branch friend say Vitinha. On acting as a deep lying playmaker, or check direction of play, or check how we be control game no. Say you be ko high, you be ko low, enti or you the main conductor. E wo PSG for team nim, e won finfi ho. That's the reason ah. Kwa kunim say Champions League na ye boni nyina no. Player ne nine ka ball kese pa ye Vitinha. What touch ball ne kwa 1629 touches. Ne 9 carbon ni same player bia. Enti oye conductor wo PSG setup nim. So se PSG for be build up bia na, e ya branch e friend say Vitinha. Ono na ball ni gina na so. Enti no what touch ball say any single player. E wo UEFA Champions League no. Na mama Joao Neves no act as a box to box midfielder. No wetimia breaking lines no. Na Fabian Ruiz Pena screening finfin ho e di amount. Na nanim ho miensa no eye Kvaratskhelia, Dembele and Doué. Oma ye proper rotation. Enti omo nse de ni static striker. And obehu Dembele say ogina number 9. Ade obehu no ogina 7. Ube who know the left side. Na Dembele a drop deep. Kvaratskhelia na obo as a left-sided forward no. Unwu so the left wing gonkwa o move o interchange position. Duwe na obo as a right-sided forward no o interchange position because omo pese omo drag opponent in the defense no omo dey create space. And to PSG for it was solid structure so omo attack here. E kan hu bi and omo share goals say obi a Champions League no. Omo share 44 goals. Obi no a goals say PSG team no. So omo say lose ball na. Omo call the man-to-man pressing. Omo is very aggressive. And it's a omo lose ball na. Omo 3 players omo enim ho no. Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, and Adwe, and it's just our pressing I say. Omo gina opponent ni players no so obi afa baako. Na midfielders 3 no. Vitinha, João Neves, and a brand friend say Fabio Ruiz Pena. Omo so make sure say omo so be mark obi baako. And stand at the last line no. A compress pitch no mama pitch na yeketwa enti kwaku se okoshia PSG boboko na without the ball almost say good almost our structure and against PA Bayern emu ye den no ye hu ha wo nyina asabe gu akiri e defend deep enti say ye defend high ye defend mid ye send defend low PSG for nim ye enti e ye boboko a with the ball without the ball omo good structure.
Wow.
The same thing applies to Arsenal.
And now na coach can say osusu say Europe the Arsenal team no make Luis Enrique and our Arsenal team na baso say of the ball structure no Arsenal are one of the best in Europe.
Yes, and they are the best.
Okay.
A fact. So person wants a team be the best without the bar. Say Champions League near bono on consider.
Okay.
Into me the best without the ball. But kwaku Arsenal na yes here come asem no. Arsenal so ye boboku mu ogu structure. Enfa hu se PSG ehye goals esen Arsenal no. Kwaku Arsenal for no so kra ball na. Omu was similar style. It is a team a friend say PSG. Because I will check Arsenal team under Arteta. So mu kra ball na. Also so baba back four. Calafiori on the right side. Calafiori on the left side, Timber on the right side. No about Gabriel and Saliba. Now we used to Declan Rice. And to say Arsenal for any attack here mostly. Now saying you do knockout stage of the Champions League, you know, or my Declan Rice mum e drop deep. And can na Arteta my Declan Rice as a boss to boss midfielder. But say or my Declan Rice ni mum stay deep because na awareness better than our midfielders ni na. And also this physicality need be brought move fifi. And mostly some attack pe. Say Timber na ebo right side or my Timber join the attack ni bi. Now my branch friend said Declan Rice as stay deep. And some pokra na Bukayo Saka. Trossard no. I make sure say wide area ho no. Ombenya opponent on ba be form where they can say wide triangles. No mo dey bia wutim nim. And mostly Arsenal dey ba ko eboa Arsenal pa ye say omo form wide triangles. And wide triangles no, ubo the right back. Timber on the right winger Bukayo Saka. And the number 10 player, a branch friend say Martin Odegaard and I say Berichi Eze. No mum on the right side, after almost a triangle. No, Oko the left sider, Calafiori never bought the left back. Luis Kelly never bought as a left-sided midfielder. Now left winger Kwakwaye Trossard, no more so form triangle over the left side. And to you so sad the open opponent in team no, and never man Arsenal that spaces. So Arsenal so good structure. Kwaku. Met me the men say some Buaka say game na be witness no. And two teams are tactically Obia very good. Arteta Arsenal team tactically omi good. PSG and Luis Enrique tactically omi very good. Obia good structure. Enti nyoma nketenkete and they be separate games no.
Bukayo Saka say enye minute na be separate na moment.
The first thing
ono ye play na nkasa admit
because me sure say utie Luis Enrique. Scenario very well. Luis Enrique say game me a 50-50. Uni ma rekontia. Se coach ka say game me a 50-50. Che say coach not na say analyzing the opponent. Wo hu say tactically Arsenal you good.
Can I say when you daja analyze Arsenal ye
tactically me very disciplined. Bukayo Saka see game ni be your moment because I'm so analyze the PSG team say tactically me good. So the tactical battle no tight.
Okay.
enti nneɛma nketenkete bi na be separate size no saa nneɛma the first in the moment when the be taking the moment and in final games kwaku the most important in the moment ebetima ba say Arsenal and obe defend saa by chance ba ko mienu no the ball na tum PSG for betima take your moment so ene ade ba ko betima separate two sides no when the be take moment no that's the first thing. The second thing the betima separate game we no the midfield battle when the be winning midfield Arsenal structure be effective midfield PSG structure be effective midfield Louis Kelly, Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard, Eberechi Eze against Vitinha, Joao Neves, Fabian Ruiz-Pena. Arsenal midfielders no ebetima contain PSG for. Betima pin you omo control game no. PSG midfielders no omo press resistant midfielders. Omo technical ability no wasoro, omo football IQ no wasoro. Ento betima control game no. Betima nya all the four balance e won finfin ho. E dey dominating Arsenal na. And say Arsenal midfield ebe yo solid the main player gina so ye Declan Rice. True. Say PSG midfield ebe yo solid the main player be gina so ye Vitinha. So between Vitinha, Declan Rice, why never win this battle no finfin. That battle be key. The third thing ebe change game no the wide dominance. PSG attacking more from the wings. Arsenal attacking more from the wings. And to wings no why never betima dominating the yonko. The battle between Bukayo Saka and Nuno Mendes. So what check PSG from last season eba. Anything you about ko share PSG or solid right winger. Se Nuno Mendes stop sa winger na ekoye the match me friend say PSG. Bukayo Saka a dynamic right winger. I will say move as a creator. Obeje ball, obe dada ne ho. Obeje on the right side, obe cut inside. Or quick feet. Obe creating the amount or move into hard spaces. And to Nuno Mendes betima ye no ho adwuma na. And se Nuno Mendes betima ye saa de na ebe gina house so a Kvaratskhelia betima be boa no on the lines. Because Arsenal be form triangle or right side. And to Nuno Mendes enko ntimi nya adwuma no. I just a team a Brentford friends Kvaratskhelia so be boa no. The battle between Kvaratskhelia and Timber. Ebe very key. This season, Kvaratskhelia was Champions League. Was shot 10 goals, 6 assists. Goals involvement in 16. PSG set up new now Champions League, you know. To me, on an one pa. Ah no. Or yes, I'm modern wide player nibi. Untimin predicting. Baby obejina shooty, baby obejina creative, baby obejina say. Untimin predicting and I obey you because also a quick fit nibi. Or you direct. Sa oba ne so betima beat o creating or sa go. Enti kwan ya Arsenal be fa so at stop Kvaratskhelia be very good. Kwan ya be fa so at stop Doué ne Dembele. PSG attackers ni space. Arsenal this one close spaces ni bebre. Enti when the be dominating wing so ento so be separate size no. Then again set pieces. E be important to game with. Wow. And shey ya ni enya open play chances bebre. And ye ka set pieces are ye bo Arsenal di meboa. Yeah. Banko for refi say Champions League na ye bo no. PSG a set pieces go saying Arsenal. Team a set pieces go park say or Champions League Atletico Madrid. The next team a set pieces go kese or Champions League PSG. PSG a set pieces go nkwa 8. Arsenal 5. And the Arsenal na ye target omo say omo set pieces go she no. Champions League ni PSG ni ye say omo. And when the bet dominating set pieces, no, then again the two goalkeepers. It be important. It will give me. Recently, Champions League ayabu biano kweku goalkeepers make a difference. Why on the bench? Obenya bencha. Obetima best sagib no. Se asumuni mi yeden. Enti se ne asumuni mi yeden. Na se in case impokrase Martin Odegaard na sha ase. Na Eberechi Eze na free bench eba. Obetima best sagib no. Se Trossard de sha ase. Martinelli free bench ebo betima besesa. Zubimendi free bench ebo betima besesa game nana. Se Kai Havertz free bench ebo betima besesa game nana. Se Bakola free bench ebo betima besesa game no. And the bench be very important because kweku a tight game. And share enquire for to say Inter Milan the any share game na PSG. She goals no. Enti sɛ sum no me den a utu weni hwe bench a hwan na betima sesa game no then ube hia game changes individual brilliance kwaku game we on paper say oh yeah fair o hwe all the pundits o hwe bookmakers na majority e kwa dia ma PSG on paper which is understandable so on paper PSG for no ebe looky favorites but me personally me when ye analysis so personally makuma mu die mpesa asnaje.
Okay.
But on paper, oh yeah, fair analysis. A PhD for a favorite by me personally. Makume mudie. Me pese Arsenal for edge. You better witness a tight game. Arsenal be here structure. PhD be here space. For Sassi we 2-3. Arsenal be here structure. PhD for be here space. Kwa kumenya sure si ebe hu last season the game.
Okay.
Set 5 goals be brain no there be. A very tight game because. Two sides akwa this season Arsenal ye adwuma pa me mpese obi abe underrate Arsenal ye adwuma this season Manchester City for say omo cost pace akofa space for right back Pedro Porro edna be see akan dia Manchester City recently right back Manchester City use kese pa no e Kyle Walker for about 8 seasons that's 2017 equal 2025 on another right back Ediama Manchester City what perform at the highest level o free hono I am doing some Manchester City being a proper and a specialist at the right back area into dan saying you say we convert a midfielder Nunes and Odenebo as a right back you didn't ball right back no those say on your natural right back by or perform very well Pep Guardiola the new coach aoba Enzo Maresca say obehia specialist our right back into Munkofa Pedro Porro and free space Embra Manchester City. The big question will be able to say, Ebi enti ana Enzo Maresca say or Pedro Porro. Obi oni Enzo Maresca biano or what type of right back or pe. Enzo Maresca per right backer obema defensive solidity. Obema composure a onimbo nebo. Ope right backer obenya tactical versatility right back obetimi invert obetimi overlap obetimi be midfield Enzo Maresca epe right back oye elite engine that means say owo great stamina because say oye right back na we operate under Enzo Maresca obeba into ni energy a untimi mbo and say we check nyoma na Enzo Maresca pe from the right back me na Pedro Porro will be Manchester City for person with 50 million pounds and a cover Pedro Porro. And oba ne style of play ni bibiano ebe fiti Enzo Maresca. Ebe a good deal for Manchester City because Manchester City being here a specialist over the right back area. Oh yeah, story be say Bayern pay Marcus Rashford. In case there's a Barcelona deal na nye ya. Marcus Rashford akume mupano or person na Barcelona. Why you okay with Barcelona? Why settle with Barcelona? Or feel comfortable with Barcelona? And kweku, we are see a wono. Obia pe baby na sum bejo no. Enti se me ye adwuma wa hana masum dwumia. O na metina. Obia pe baby obenya asumdwe. And Marcus Rashford eba Barcelona and wenya asumdwe. Onya numbers or performing into a person na Barcelona. By to me, say in case say Barcelona do na nye ya, Bayern be a good environment for Marcus Rashford. Bayern a be a good environment for Marcus Rashford. A better man numbers simple crack or through because team now okwa kosi akan no oma hu odin nyina na ya attack enti se ne oye Marcus Rashford na ko Bayern na maybe unkoye regular starter say on the left side of attack unko to Luis Diaz by any time you obenya opportunity be obeti manya numbers no nya ebi Barcelona no
Rashford crowd be money Luis Diaz. Rashford won numbers so.
And I make us say
Inti so kwa no compete here. So betimi.
Obeti manya numbers no. Because you know ba kwa boa na this season or they call World Cup no. Numbers so say nya about Barcelona no.
Okay.
E boa no pa. Enti so say ko pe team e be say pija no ama ne numbers a environment ni be suit na. Bayern is good environment. Let's not forget Harry Kane nyina wo. Enti adaptation in shedan ko ye problem. Camavinga ni Juventus. Yes, say Camavinga, Juventus for Real Madrid so more pe Camavinga. Every Real Madrid. ana Madrid mpanyinfo say Debbie Abrantie no ombeja ne kwan kro beko loan na wasaba kwakumi njina baabi adanka se Kamavinga nyaade me obia no ni ode hwebo ebi mu ne se onyaade by to me onye top midfielder bono so a obeka se onsan injuries are affecting no ne form aba form eye no kre bakwaku minim die Jose beye die by to me imprempre ya se me Kamavinga Marco pre-loan ewo baby foforo onim se World Cup na Brante na nko bi na yedai
onye boni bi mo
me no ka say Madrid players wo we in finfin o Tchouaméni wo position o Fedi Valverde wo position o Kamavinga ni position power Real Madrid yedai on said the ni position say me position ye enti de bi wakwa more of a squad player. So if Kamavinga person was hitting the form no onya na loan bet mabwan.
Ebian say recently na mo kase se Enzo ebe free Chelsea dia nka kama so enye bad.
Na nko na ba be chena na. But you say we say difference wom ni say ball na Enzo Fernandez ebo say more of advance
ko nenim bebre
wakwa koye a crasher wakwa koye boss crasher enti so watch here Enzo Fernandez say a man numbers Kamavinga nya that type
debi onu be control game no won fifi
enti emema difference abem because Chelsea midfielders ni nyina no midfielders otimi man numbers ye ka central midfielders ni deep midfielders otimi man numbers ye Enzo Fernandez enti say Enzo Fernandez o ka se wuja ne kwan ye wase okope midfielder or ability to give you that same numbers. And Kamavinga need that type.
Is a solution here then?
For Kamavinga. Maybe the Kamavinga the anko kopelo mbiba by Juventus no.
Born a Kefran Tura more ball no. Well anyway.
Because so when you're playing time ni bia walk up now one couldn't when you be an home battery no. And will say so. Jen waji di intembusa. O say Anthony Gordon say ni playing style net to say Rafinha into Salami Yamadi and I no crack. Obi oni Anthony Gordon be in send born into Salami Yamadi. Lami Yama ewo footwork. Or jibbo na born in that nanwa. Se nipa 6 cry ni jina no ho as a glue. At the ball no. No dia dada no. Enye sana Anthony Gordon tie. Anthony Gordon a direct player. Or ye explosive. Or your elite presser, or you will be in terms of transition, or to me exploiting spaces. And in the ball, ne Lami Yama de different. On any ball, is a quack to say Rafinha de nibi. Rafinha je ball na enya afu no begina so obetwe nipa ba akum yenu miensa. O je ball na no oko. And matete nsem bi say ana Anthony Gordon on Barcelona. When they catch it. Rafinha free England by Omanka the same thing. And who Rafinha say?
Say obey specialized the Juma. The coach no air pen. On pair skillful winger.
Good.
Or pair winger or ye na game no intensity no was robe press the amano. Into a more of what the coach wants.
Good.
Than what you think Sabia Barcelona should do. Say among for pair another Lami Yamal was our wing so. But Hansi is looking at another Rafinha in the team.
Good. Hansi Flick can simply say the problem ain't the high line. The problem you there. How
come on pressing game.
And how do Barcelona press? Barcelona press it from a nimho. Se Barcelona nimho for Nkweku be a fitter. Why and passes per defensive action also. And Rafinha. And se Barcelona pressing any high line be effective. And what say on your beer or your good presser. And Anthony Gordon a elite presser. Anthony Gordon front line will make him baby. And to be a Becca Anthony Gordon in Barcelona be an AM mama. On your side wingers no better about better train other than Munibido. By a Juma coach in Edene Babayeno. And the Bema won't say Anthony Gordon Bebo Barcelona and Asomwa. That's the reason now coaching is a change na monko fan in Breme. because on meduma or the abrante ne baba beye. Enti kwaku to me. Anthony Gordon.
Okay.
Forget about his cano. His cano bano be perform you be an case canase. And me wojide say abrante we be Barcelona.
Mate
kwa. Me wojide say be Barcelona.
Opening biggie.
Kwaku.
Meet you Ghana for show. Ghana for you.
But that's it. Kwaku, my main shot here from the Champions League final.
As a serious winning.
Say, Nyame adom ye won kwantino.
Biggie.
Kwaku. Now, what be some question na mayi no? What's it nye no?
Amen. Uti we show phone so na wo sresre na che se bibi wo ho.
Na say you be able to.
Say the no see shadow phone so sresre na me boni din no.
Say opa me hia adom for ne jam for mo a. Hwi meto.
Biggie.
Ay, me hia papa. Hwi meto, Mr. Kwaku, Champions League final. Another big night for any club, any player. I'll be Kwaku PM. It was such a final because player bia our into club football bia and empire born in the modern more. And you know, at the end of the day, we'll be winning the Champions League. There are players almost see a kind. How many to me in Champions League nibia to date? Kwaku, a half players in be almost come wasem. So Champions League almost to me and you know, just because when it comes to club football, it looks more or less like the most prestigious trophy ever club football. When it gets to nights like this, everybody would want to prove a point. Everybody. Obio ye involved biya. Every person will be proving a point because stage in a high, stakes in a very big. Paris Saint-Germain bo boko and Arsenal and Kwaku share our Champions League no. Na Kwaku baby aba bedru no. You start from Paris Saint-Germain as the defending champions. For a team to be the defending champion, no better so about all the way to the finals. Kwaku, one big and great achievement. Ebi Abeka Madrid no man defend in the Champions League. Or G defend and one year back up or body repeat or jet twice on me and sa. It is OBJ Champions League now sign copy more finals and Kenya big deal. But first of all, you look at the club. I watch the Champions League, you know. Now I sign so I copy more finals, you know, and that makes it a big deal. Paris Saint-Germain team when they started this project, you catch Champions League. Kwaku nan common kahun. Though that was the target. But how many people were going to be convinced? Say maybe Beba. Paris Saint-Germain Beba Champions League that Nigeria the following season Besa Kwaku play more finals. Many shots will be cast as one. But here we are. It is happening. And that makes it a big achievement. Paris Saint-Germain if you cry. Kronos will be the Champions League impose a problem. And the France mining United entirety. Since a buy team back open and Champions League before Paris Saint-Germain Olympic de Marseille. Homogeneous Champions League the way no bien team in GBM. And then them one Paris Saint-Germain buy. Now they've been able to do what Marcel did and has done it better because they won the continental treble. And only in Concordant channel. Almost sans about be more finals. They would want to cement something, a legacy. Louis Enrique Bepeso obey Sardiano. Said the first French club, our Champions League that science were defended into Timia Sardi we are. They haven't just won the Champions League in succession, but I'm making history. As cement a legacy be the tour. Our France anymore. A bear ding so be baby because Nigeria can't put a problem. Now how much more do we defend it? On a night like this, I'm obey Sardiano. Aside that, Luis Enrique would want to be part of those great managers great the game of football. I'm saying great because Champions League is all your manager to win it just even once. Kwaku a problem. And there are a lot of managers. So beje ba ku pempo. Obetimi aye wiase adwuma nyina our club football. But you might not be able to win the Champions League because it is not easy for any manager to win it. Nan kampese waje ba ko with Barcelona. Waje mi no with Paris Saint-Germain. Obepesa final na ɔkɔ no ɔbɛsan so agye. Na baba bɛyɛ miɛnsa. Na yɛ ka coaches akɛse for magye Champions League ni bebre a. Yɛ bɔ Pep Guardiola nom edin a. Yɛtumi abɔ no ntutu din di abata ho bi. But personally, num dia, ni a board nso din di aka ho. Se great manager so ma be coach wo Champions League ni mu, and as a club football mu Europe no. Omo je Champions League mi ansa no. Luis Enrique so aba be join us our class level any status no. So he would want to win this one with Paris Saint-Germain. No yes ade na de to honom. But Mikel Arteta any Arsenal ebe ma ho kwan na. That is the big question. Kwaku talking about legacy. Mikel Arteta also wants to do something for the Arsenal team. So Luis Enrique de wajibi. And also wajibi ka hona ye record. But Mikel Arteta as a manager won GB da. Even the final stage of Baba Bedri, Mikel Arteta ma hoda as a manager. It will be so obeje Champions League no. E dia mane ho. Any Arsenal Bobo to cement a legacy. Most of the time, club will be our dear back why they can't play an as a manager. It's when you find yourself in the club, things nobody has been able to do. And only idea we are the back because Obiani bida. And so people be later poor. History mostly remembers who did it first. It's a bad thing. Say you really few. When you do it for the first time, and as when you first person, when you are always the first to ever do it, and that is the stand of Mikel Arteta now. Arsene Wenger mojumo mbabe wa Arsenal bobo ko ni mo. Ene yeguso bo Arsene Wenger din wo Arsenal. Yeguso bo Arsene Wenger din wo English Premier League ni mo because he cemented the legacy. He won the English Premier League with Arsenal. Eko unbeaten throughout the season. It's a name the only manager who a golden Premier League trophy. And I said the only club watch a golden Premier League trophy. Hey, Arsenal, any Arsene Wenger. Premier League no come beating or trophy na the man you gold. And yes silver. Arsenal in corner was a good nibi. It's Arsenal bedin komo bi we asibia, but they can never forget that legacy of Papa and friend Arsene Wenger. It's the history. And pen be brain kai go di kan ye and at the Arsene Wenger ya to hono no e be din say you be fino Arsenal no G League ache Mikel Arteta the Arsenal be G League after 22 years but kwaku that alone sa club na G League ni bi da wodi nkan G League ni bebre even in the Premier League era e gina no G bi ache but wa G bia na wodi na baba be no onya ade bia buru so. But Arsenal, as we speak, has never won the Champions League. No, and as a Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal bobo ko de ya. Arsenal reign fida. Say Arsenal bobo ko no trophy omo pesa omo je. No mo ye do Europe. Ene Chelsea nom e de no mo di Arsenal mo mpoa. It is the Champions League. Clubs are, with no disrespect to Chelsea, any other club. Eben point come men Arsenal bobo no. But because they've won the Champions League. Today, Manchester City no nyina ababa be that top club over Arsenal. Why? Because they have won the Champions League. It's Arsenal needs that trophy. I be peja Arsenal bobo no. Na ma Arsenal bobo ni mo ayedu. Na bobo na ya kese and trophy ben no. It is the Champions League. So that is the kind of corner and Mikel Arteta finding home. Obetimi a yes ade no. O di cement o legacy. And I say wuntimi yes ade no. No be for na meye. Na Arsenal bobo ko no mfa respect no. Emfa masa manager na. Because there is no guarantee. Say after this season, obetimi a yes ade no di Arsenal bobo ko no. Champions League no, to even get to the final is difficult. And when you miss out such an opportunity, there is no guarantee you can get that next season. And Mikel Arteta and the man in a position. Omu hiya some investment a legacy for Arsenal bobo ko ni mo after winning the league and going into this particular game with a lot of confidence. Kwaku on the field of play, Paris Saint-Germain as a club, on paper, with that kind of quality, I did dismantle team be away Europe with no disrespect to anybody. Paris Saint-Germain attack now has been flamboyant. They have a flying attack. Paris Saint-Germain strength back pa any attack no. When Paris Saint-Germain is facing you, when you're on the field of play with them, you don't even know who to mark. Unim the SSA ujina so the SSA will stop no. Paris Saint-Germain as we speak, any station number 9. They use Ousmane Dembele as a floating number 9. Baby, your power park this will be over to me afa. Obo desire do wa ha. Obo Kvaratskhelia wa ha. Obo Ousmane Dembele wa ha. The next minute no matter also switch positions. So marking these players is difficult. The marking be obeshiaro. Obo Gabriel ewo. Obo William Saliba ewo. These are quality centre backs. The kind of partnership Oma forming was Arsenal team next year. You can't write them off. The defense is solid, including your goalkeeper David Raya and everybody who are involved. Oh, the defensive setup in the Arsenal team. But then again, it is the best defense in the Champions League and Europe this season versus the best attack. Our Champions League anymore. If the has a Paris Saint-Germain attack in here dangerous, they are going to meet the best defensive setup in Europe. And that is what makes the game interesting. Baby Arsenal no was seeing to. Now Eben to me so as I seeing to the right side of defense for Arsenal. In the absence of Julian Timber, Ed Arsenal benya a better replacement or the right back position. Now no other. Abraham no left back Calafiori ni honomono. Yehu Piero Henkapi. How he stepped in and solidifies our position in Arsenal. But you can't say same about the Arsenal's right back position. Ben White and Anka Sampo so on one into Swapra. Julian Timber your back or your fit or you're available. But player walk sidelines and kaka. Now all back no. Can he give you the same performance? Just as we expect the time and all your fit or you're consistent nana. Debbie. And until that make us say a hormone and a problem. Se Ben White a boy. Julian Timber ba. But a beer now science a problem. Because position now that's a right back no. Nipa who face no. The left winger for Paris Saint-Germain. Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Kwaku, he's been the soul of the Paris Saint-Germain team this season. The chief tormentor for the Paris Saint-Germain team this season. Champions League home common yedi. Champions League final near Babebo. This season in the Champions League, he's played 15 matches with 16 goal contribution. Washe 10. Wa assist Mako 6. I don't know what again you are going to expect from a winger of this caliber. Looking at the numbers of the back game anymore. It's she has such a deadly winger. One I want to be manage so much space. Want to be allowed to even think on the ball. Because when he takes split-second decisions, simple. Or a threat. Now how much more man space on you or board or so. Julian Timber should be at the party for Arsenal and make sure so best stop your brand here. Because Timber was a centre back, defensively on your problems, baby. It's when he plays that position or solidifies our position, no, and the Arsenal and he needs to do that today. Kwaku Ousmane Dembele, Eben in the Champions League this season. On yet the best player from Paris Saint-Germain. I no correct. Me jitum sa. But whoever has followed the Champions League this season will admit. Say Ousmane Dembele is speaking at the right time as I has picked or picked at the right time for Paris Saint-Germain when they needed him most. Dembele this season was Champions League anymore. And the last season, you know, why is Paris Saint-Germain bobo na okwaku? Yes, Champions League na say. We said who most from Ousmane Dembele. But as the Champions League progresses, that is why you see Ousmane Dembele say over to the party. Last season, Dembele ni PSG na said nenye. This season, the same thing happened at the start of the Champions League. Paris Saint-Germain more mon konkan. Ousmane Dembele more mon konkan. But the latter stages of the Champions League, it's a different conversation when we are talking about PSG and then Dembele. Dembele this season or 7 goals for Champions League. 7 goals no war Champions League in Kwaku and 2 assists. Unim say the group phase of the Champions League, Dembele share 1 goal. In fact, it was the first game he played in the Champions League for PSG. The Amusha by Leverkusen 7-2 no. And now Osman Dembele share 1 goal over the group phase. But he do the knockout phase. One Paris Saint-Germain needs him the most. That is why we're turning up at the PSG Bobo no. It's the group phases, or share 1 goal. Champions League or 7 goals. What it means is a knockout phase, Ah, we here more than mono. Knockout phase, Baba 6. And the PSG Bobo no. Makuma 6. And Wababa Besha the Paris Saint-Germain. 6 in big games are over here. Said the Ballon d'Or winner. Ebetimi sorry Gina. No rising to the occasion. The Abani team no. Paris Saint-Germain Osman Dembele has been there against Liverpool. Big game. You need the big players to turn up at the party. Osman Dembele has go. And the Paris Saint-Germain are qualified against Bayern Munich. You need your big boys some turning up at the party. Ballon d'Or winner. No a stepping up at the occasion. No a put goals to the PSG Boko no. No ma carry on into the finals. It's how he started the problem. But what Chelsea Abrabono baby is important part we and it account for company for Castle Bioboka. You see we near 7. And Osman Dembele in the Champions League for the past 2 seasons has always been bright. It's found so on strategy. He's one player that Arsenal attention. Defense they make sure some Bayern and Huajuma. Kwakumi expect a game be a game for Marcel with Kelly and you zoom be bending common dinner. The Paris Saint-Germain midfield, if you allow them to take control, they will dismantle your team. Ube you be a hard tackler. Ube you be a wrestler. You are going to need a mechanical player, someone who combines strength and energy, physicality. To break these midfielders because Ujeja Vitinha and João Neves and Fabian Russo no more controlling assemble to a dibayel. So what a Declan Rice and paying baby when he plays with Zubimendi on time call him Kase because the defensive duties, that's interceptions are being here from a defensive midfielder, stops and it blocks as I say oh yeah. So the Emfa pressure and co-defense this no Zubi can't do that much. But Mouse Lewis Kelly movie feels that he was done. But in the few matches I was recently for Arsenal, it will league in him. And Sana Baba Baby, or clear clearly. Say anytime he's called upon Baba Baby deliver the amount of Boko. And he's been that perfect partner. It won't think you want him for Declan Rice. When he's on the field, no didn't think you want him. Declan Rice is calling him more on throw. Because he has a young energetic man. It won't think you want more to me higher tackles. And the one one a cheat. And this is going to be a game for him. Zubi Interancha in Kaka. Say game any process a progress. Now you bring your support to him for 1 man. Then Mikel Arteta as a manager brings him in. Kwakumi expect it. Say me who Victor Gyökeres or starting game in the Arsenal. Me jitu me say our born home modern this season the Arsenal Bobo 14 goals in the Premier League, 5 goals in the Champions League, and 1 assist. Onye bad at all. Our Champions League anymore. But at this stage, you need players over boss our stage way be that. I experience be that. It is for Kai Havertz. He's been at this stage before in the Champions League. Victor Gyökeres Embo stage way be. Ekoko do say you need players of more that kind of temperament, confidence, that kind of experience at this level. So positions they been one now will be a shame and your problem. But when you have someone, Mika Gyökeres goes are washing. Kai Havertz has also been good this season for Arsenal. Injuries are handled though, but the few opportunities he's gotten for Arsenal Bokoro, he's always made sure of a man numbers kakaba. He has about 3 goal contribution over 5 games he's played in the Champions League anymore. And he joins the Arsenal team in play most of the time when he's on the field of play. And I know the Babo Arsenal Bokoro. Arsenal doesn't need a center forward or ball box in him, sir. Now our time boss, now our share boss. There be Marquinhos ne pack remove mouse our space into operate over that area. And me jidi say Mikel Arteta yes adi way. No yeah Juma. Paris Saint-Germain to be honest on paper the favorite. Back up. they are the favorites. So much Champions League last season. No matter me about our finals this season. And then the kind of quality and the consistency of matching their playing performance this season. No, we a clear favorites. Manager we way experience Mikel Arteta. So they are the clear favorites. But so what Arsenal Bobokuna. Even when everybody feels everything is done, BBI and your papa and farmers na Bobokuna, the end free Monsano. That table na start turning about the Arsenal. And it looks like that things are working together for Arsenal. Instinctively. On paper, they might say Paris Saint-Germain. But instinctively, I feel the defensive setup for Arsenal Boboko this season. Almost 4, almost 5. And almost goalkeeping department, David Raya. I bet the Champions League in Arsenal. Yes. Should Arsenal get a 1-0 win over Paris Saint-Germain, I am not going to be surprised.
Until you are rooting for Arsenal.
I'm going for Arsenal.
Wow. Let us see. Yentwaso. Na mama mwese Mrs. Owusu Emilia Teria can't me pacho for mamie from Mr. Collins Owusu Kwabena. Mr. Collins Owusu Kwabena meba inti Mrs. Owusu Emilia Teria yes watch radio e Seria DA Prime 2 nti happy birthday enko enso enfama ye pa me bana ma be course no so me pacho mami wie course na
mini problem
okay nti course no enso ayi ready a me pacho mama me hwe course no na me clear enfri ho na me srem mu nsam bie we no ma me bigi mbie mu ma me more why nti no BW5 95E BADF BW5 95E BADF code number 2 BW5 95E D9AA BW5 95E D9AA code number 3 BW5 95E F4C1 BW5 95E F4C1 code number 4 BW5 95F 91FA BW5 95F 91FA code number 5 BW5 95F 4FBA BW5 95F 4FBA last code for the day BW5 960 0AE3 BW5 960 0AE3 and then course no and so and no. Okay, big year pacho na
Kwaku and chairman Bright can come board birthday.
Hey!
Yes.
BKB.
I chairman birthday.
Minimo.
I chairman birthday.
And then Arsenal so but
I watch Champions League final. And then Arsenal so watch Champions League final.
Hey!
We the chairman we say send am shanda do Oscar.
Sika de wo bi pa.
Sika de we nyina this Arsenal
chairman bibie no de no ni bi o wiase.
Oh bibie bi.
Bi o bibie bi o bibie. Bibie bi.
Sika na we share ba ko pe. Say Arsenal be Champions League. And no one at chairman you.
And they say see the birthday.
Aye.
Into onyanu enu ano no.
Enu ano no. Ti kwaku ya we share chairman BKB. Special happy birthday.
Oh, senior man.
Me hope you say
Organa na. I was saying can na otimi a party kese pa Organa de onye party na because BKB do betimi Ghana Kumasi Central for betimi crack will be 10,000 Ghana cedis still na be bring na beka.
Obe sending this game. Chairman Oscar.
No, bro, Oscar. Obi Oscar won our Prime Minister.
Kenny Momo the air party on his behalf.
Oh, Kenny Momo the
air party on his behalf.
Obe sending this guy.
Wow, what's it? Obi Osika we who says sending this guy.
Apple. So almost Apple.
David.
Nepo no cover and can so to Obekatara. Only cover.
Chairman Osha no. Chairman Kromo 5,000 crowd we see. Osha no more 5,000.
Okay. David chairman dem money.
Sika ye bro.
Millions na be am come chairman. Me timi ma chairman ska.
Oh, no monti asema.
Na be na discard ya party amano.
O mo fe be na nkwada ye wedwuma yi o ma mo ska.
Ai.
Ni dim.
O ska chen o mbebri nte be na ma mo. What be the how is that possible? Say Dr. Lawson. Say Dr. Lawson he did the birthday. Na ya tem sika dey command. What be that? Ade. Yeah, na say ko ho no this can be buying. What be that?
That was the medima o dante munyi we.
Na sika ni dey be na what tem sika command.
Mo dey aso akan kamza.
Na so sika.
Your boss di birthday.
Any send my why.
Eh, won ka.
Any send my why.
We ase no obi di ni birthday dey ohia na ode ma no.
Sure.
Chairman will be the Akaye Champions League. I don't know. I share say. I don't know.
Complete.
I'm off for sure here day.
I'm off. I'm off. Don't know that's when he's go.
And obi here pie bona watching with you we know. And they still no Timinjai. Still no Timinjai. I'm off. Me pacho ye mon come still offside now. Biggie.
Oh yeah.
And that's one sound sharing. Yenga say.
Oh, unfortunately, me very na muze atofom ba me arira me hu. Makacha oba nso onhwe nto me ho. Na e command mana na ma fama de ahye. Yeah no.
Okay.
Me so for ya me nyiwa no. Aha, nti me yi ano. Why? Nti pacho uyo okay.
Pacho de kasa why?
Okay.
Lobek.
Ai. Gwagu ensamne wo ho na ye de eba eni jetie eni se ye be wura mu Black Stars na ye de kakra enso afri ho no mo e de aba na yenko sha free GFA Communication Director Henry Asante Chum na wakasa ariafa Baba Rahman ne comeback ono so etimi aye no wakasa bebre ariafa won se edu baby na otuado try so beba back obeka ya Kumasi ha baba bebo game ema ne supporters no bu ni pa afi o ana baba si mi si ha biem Kumasi o ankran yo mi ma biem da eno o ma try but afi na ojire say Carlos Queiroz etimi aye successful ono e de boy na sa baba kinti eye Henry Asante Chum.
Baba had a good season. Yes, he's been out of the team for quite some time since that unfortunate incident in Kumasi, where he was booed by the fans in that AFCON qualifier against Central African Republic. But let me place on record that Carlos may have been the one to successfully convince the player to return. But Otto was around, he wanted him back. Even when Chris Hutton, under whose tutelage the player had that or experienced that unfortunate incident in Kumasi, also tried, spoke to him several times, went to him, met him on different occasions. And then at that time, the player felt he was psychologically not ready. He needed time to think through it. He also spoke about the fact that he has a family and going through that period was very challenging. When Otto took over, he also tried, met him a few times, spoke to him a number of times. And then when Carlos took over, he decided to try once more. And luckily, he's been successful and the player is back. That is on merit. Baba had a
Omuncha so the more I'm explaining now more court say enemies are my Baba Rahman. Oh no, but me see asamne buy no Ghana for a manage. Senior we says as a Ghana for can one seven no. Obia can no want to respectfully. But the more they try to explain, na the Ghana for akọ sa wonti Henry wadaro matwa so because o chese one de paniche we mfi World Cup no dru ye de we fi
na yasa bisa no biem te ene 28-man squad aba no players no kwakwa bi be free nchen aba ana say 28 ni mu na say no 2 no omo sone eno so chechire mu say
he didn't want to have more than 28 in camp. So that's why we announced 28. Let's not forget that before the 28, we had submitted a provisional squad of 55 as mandated by the competition regulations to FIFA. As we speak, there hasn't been any injury so far. We are waiting for the players, those who have yet to arrive, to come in, and then they will be assessed medically. And if everything goes well, then it is likely that there wouldn't be any inclusions. But a lot also depends on what happens from now until the announcement of the final squad. It could be injury, it could be anything, but for now, these 28 players will be those who will be in camp to fight for a place.
And be free we munti obi amfi nchen ma senye injury na beba dia koku we mu na ye be yimienu e de asi nchen na afi 26-man squad no ye de akwa kopie mu e wo ho no mo na Joseph Pencil and afi Derek Corn sensem no so no Henry achechi mu kakra.
You just have to move on and deal with the situation as it is. So yes, Pencil is a good player. Pencil has given a good account of himself since he first had a call-up to the Black Stars. He was a key part of the team when we were playing in the qualifiers. Same for Derek Cohn. Since his last call-up, he was good, at least against Germany when he provided that assist that resulted in the equalizer scored by Abdul Fattah Wishahaku. He pledged to represent us, having approached him by the former coach Otto Addo. But this is the situation. Only 26 can make the squad.
Okay. Roman, just now thoughts.
26 per and a bit me and make his squad, you know. And you chichirima or de amaye and so and no. Ernest Niama and so akasa on se uprai etnefi achepa. Or say nenia GA papa say wetimi ababak. Nemo ne da so na abemu no se oko akwakusia kan e World Cup no. Ernest Niama.
Good. It feels good to be back around the team. It's been 1 year since I haven't been here, but it feels good. Like everyone is dedicated. We are all happy, ready to give it all for the competition, and we know like what is ahead of us and what we want to achieve. As you know, like every coach and how they want to play, and like we need to adapt to his style of play, which is like the most important. I mean, I've dreamt for this for so long since I was very young. It's gonna be my first time and I just can't wait. I just want to thank Ghanaians, for your support, for your prayers. I've been out for a while. I mean, it's all your prayers. I'm here today and I can't wait to get started, I'm going to give my all as always. The challenge is gonna be tough and I know like the challenge ahead is not gonna be easy, but with hard work and dedication, we are going to achieve something. And with all my teammates, we really going to work hard. We really want to give it all for the nation, for the flag. And to Ghanaian fans, I just want to say thank you to everyone for your support, for your prayers. It hasn't been easy for me getting an injury. I've worked really hard to get to this point. And
someone so ede atudwa e hono no na meti say Carlos Queiroz nyame adma Tuesday your friendly game anyways born bibia tutuma empanyufo de yetini say ono na betna bench ono afi wahwe na watoto niema enso ede ama eye Black Stars. It says 45 was Ghana so ewo eye Cardiff City Stadium ewo na djumedi no enso ebetimi abaso ewo no ma eno ye de te enso eno no na Bora Omari enso a head of local marketing Edema Bet Power is a GFD sponsorship no ba ena eba eye 3.5 million Ghana cedis omode ba ababa be support Black Stars and afi Black Queens yentie ehawa ene Bora Omari enso itimi chechire ni
Stand before you with great pride as head of local marketing and CSR Bed Power to announce that we are investing more than 3.5 million Ghana cedis into Ghanaian football to support the Black Stars and Black Queens. This support will directly aid the Black Stars FIFA World Cup qualification campaign and the Black Queens preparation for the Women Africa Cup of Nations. Today I stand before you with great pride as head of local marketing and CSR Bed Power to announce that we are investing more than 3.5 million Ghana cedis into Ghanaian football to support the Black Stars and Black Queens. This support will directly aid the Black Stars FIFA World Cup qualification campaign and the Black Queens preparation for the Women Africa Cup of Nations. Today I stand before you with great pride.
Okay, and the head of local marketing and my bet power and somebody out to Jano 35 billion old cities and no baby run Black Stars and a football no and the bet power no come on some dia say big in kumbe ebe rasa and send mu momane na ya ombe chechiri mu bet power history kakra ni nyina omde ba na Joseph Pencil. Hey, Joseph Pinson no ya Frank World Cup na training bi a wo di nya asem kitu akra oda Roma Kent fato sumame na ne oye gym work nya asem kitu akra ni nyina enze no yes Joseph no yes 1 2 3 yanko na eze ogusu a ono nso eye yes ne gym work ne ball eye handling no nya asem kitu akra okay eno ye de tie enso no ma memra eye club football kakra shanon so senya me admo do china MTN FA Cup final na ye ba so eye Dreams FC and Nations FC and about 6 p.m. Ewo eye UG Stadium referee Selom Yao Bless eno and a game no akọ ede amano nti Nations no na me admo china mo we say Dr. Kwame Chebetimi age FA Cup no na ne eja ono nso omode ache chomre no ye de tie no na Johnson Smith nso akoka sembi o head coach Edema Baseke Holy Stars na osin next season Holy Stars amanfo be hu omo papa ombe challenge for top 4 no ewem kra na league no krom betimi age Johnson Smith.
Oh, bad. Where the West Lakasano, where unknown boys are yelling anyway. Let me go more to Mama kind of why I see you go small there, maybe I can I'm not.
Next season, bad na you expect
yeah, next season you go to show Nakasa.
Next season you go show.
Oh, Papa. Messi, next season.
And the league in the better budget.
But there you top 4 home
na say coach Ebia league this guy quality about
quality about
I say any sky dey betimi aka say Belgium league no Fante kasa dey na me dey pa but Fantini am no wa won kan bi ono agaza ko okonu krom kra peperimra o mi hu Edelson asem no dey tie no na trophy presentation no ne Medema omonso e dey akọ Anglo Gold Ashanti Duaprim yes somebody akọ kire empanyufo workers no yes Duaprim no sa company baby zo ye adwuma wa masa scan wo pa scan wo colors na dade ntino yes boys no na on pictures no enso ebebe ba no ene ye de tie no koguma min ka tie fo say ne na Lawson Ginjalike community gala no kote Santase Swami magazine ene eye Breman hopefully nyina no enso hyaase e be wie 7th June nti o da area hono na fo ni chemu na kwawere games ni bi enso ewo hono na ye de tie na enso no somebody kan ye ko eye bantama parliament eho ene ye de Champions League no be free aba ye ko di fufuo ho na yasa
fufuo no mo de big die siwa ma no
a big die fortunately no yakofa be mfanse boto banche ye na ba ko a ye hye ne ma a ye wo de asini ho na pine no me kofa fifi na diaba na ye yi ya tum na ye hwe nkwa no na yama na tena form no asem bem ne na mu kwaku na otwa why wadaroma aha na ese enu ye de tie no kwaku
to be you are ready. See, you ombedi fufuo free. Yes, and you UEFA Champions League free.
Ombetwa bia didi. Ombetwa bia didi. Before so obedi fufuo no, she no say obedi kan atwa Lawson.
Masa higher area nti no, odi kan asem twam ko. Ade ensan na wa bekeka sa. Nti wa bekeka. Nti de kan.
Okay, so wo twa gaga.
Dey be media mempe sa ne mande. Nye me lie.
Ai na. Bagu mamencha inspector AJ. Ewo Kropon atwuma kofo de Kropon division inspector emfa show ni agro kra ntino mamencha inspector
the OMC are non check platform no so na me we show bi na
nti kwaku adaroma me di AC na matwa so ho no nyame adom so a next week Lobek ye ko nkakom
was what him for
donation e won kawe he ya
okay
e won ye kwa
na the woman tem won kwa na de bia donation bi yare Adena Yate Foundation area masebi omo enibi na waje foundation atawe ni ase na ukromfo nkwana de bia obeti se foundation ye mame beki kwa donation a nkwa ukrom nkwa no me donation ho adena waiza
bajo nyame adme ochina me yiwa no ojan ma adwuma ba me fo so me yiwa no
adena otisa waje utawe ni ase nkwa nkofo nkwa
bia untabe mo mimie me ntabe
bia ntabe ni mo big krom wo ho
Lobek ye Ghana for Lobek
waje atawe ni ase sade nkwa ukrom na muhiade
na ngawe bibi ngawe
nyenye sa mantemwa
ata wo ye no kwa
ebu akwa koforidu anka chesa ade
biem Ghana for Lobek all of it Ghana for
wejani bigi wejani mame we say fire officer PSA ene eye o birthday wo asin fosu Mr. Henke inti fire officer PSA or asin fosu happy birthday enko emanyakopon enhira oyi pa inti die drono bigi Mr. Ye na hwe ye intro no mami kama esanse nyame adomu a na UEFA Champions League no ebaso
sure
na bana ebaso no yesi bedi fufuo free jama so ho na jamano mesha mo nhyase mfama me nhyase enwusu mu mfama bigi kai Fantastic. Great. Wow. Musa mumbe Mike na mami na maybe some question kakra. Openyi na ejadi ama tubiano pay. Wow. Wow, matu japa. Na mu group ni efra mo saying. Bantama Bobobo fan club. Wow. Nyame adumu a UEFA Champions League game a eba so bigi. Die tie na se when mu bi be kwa ase e program na se nti wo didi fufuo free no na Germany esu. Won brass band se ne esi bo no chese enyom no back to back nkwa na we susan susu na wo hwe game ni bi wase ase bibia bi wom bibia bi wom wow be hwe bo didi free Bantama Bobobo fan club bigi enenet was saying Musa na obo team kopa. Fantastic.
Most of the time, Jama for na bani na na no dos. Nti me hu omo na asa numbers na to asa na me dwene hu me but omo we
energy na no hye.
We ba ko se happy mo.
Energy na no hye. Mpanyi for Madaroma mo bobo mo din we dia muso antimate me amama bobo mo din na mako Madaroma senior mpacho mo number no so bi pese oni mo didwuma.
Your number is 0244
0244 16 94 00. Sasu Sumami Wadaroma.
Number is 0244
16 94 00. Pacho Udini is saying now, Mobia Money Dina. Kenwa. Pacho Senior also Udino Wadaroma.
Pacho from Abedi.
Tipacho Mumra no Bia Money Dina. Wabe Mike and Kakra. Ajiman Bantaman, but also
Aquasphobia, Bantima.
Aquasphobia. Phobia for no.
Kojabe Bantima.
Kojo Abeye, Machobia Bonidiana.
Kojo Safo.
Kojo Safo.
Talibu West.
Hey, hello, chunk of Wapa, Talibu. Enti Yabama Sanyakopo and Shamu Yepa, Besha Bantuma area. Enti massive respect to you guys. Nyakopo and Shamu Yepa. Tibigi. Say your boy and one way you call Bantama, no, now enjoy UEFA Champions League. Dr. Amuzu Bema, what's ya Bema Wu Master? Big about you, meet you.
Birthday bako ewa hasi na ene Abna Florence a birthday Abna Florence na ne sister Sandra, I see young wish Abna Florence a happy birthday. Or say
okay, classic group no hana.
Or see and can say Yamin Shano. Now on Yanaka happy birthday to Abna Florence from my sister.
I don't know more problem. My mom for a picture now too.
I am one cry, my Kenya Mumfantos.
And so mono issues kakra. Biggie. Why I can drink na JT and a beyosa. We had JT and a beyosa. We do a how pow. Dr. Abuzu, if you have a code here, a beginner, what's René Kakra? Maintain your Wadaroma.
Sabematia, no one which I know. Nebema and Woodda, and then say a memon that son and con. Means what can you hope, but to go on my exercise and crowd to me, Yampo. It is I was sorry, Juma, my why a busy son, and to maintenance in Wapo Mua. A dra was a one no mono. Amuzu garlic bitters, no. Amuzu garlic bitters, na, baby, be woundinimu. Ama a mojanet me a flow ye, and no, was a one. Amuzu nkomo so ye the doctor number ne mamo etimis rofa phone no na save Dr. Amuzu number nene no emon komo 0247 776743 0247 776743 ene memendei wo call your branches e wo Ghana mantam dunsia ni nyina ye bie Doctor Shede bie clinics ewo branches be bia mantam bia oboase ye wo sunyane ye wo mo amuwo Cape Coast mo amuwo Enkran ka soafo kyerese mantam dunsia wo Ghana ha bia ye wo ye branches kakraka wo ho a doctor dia doctor fo kuku dam so e na akohyehye ho ye ne e wo Kumase ha no aha ye headquarters aha ne kasie mu aha na adwuma no efri ba ye enti wo ba beto Dr. Amuzu na nkasa ewotafo nchiaye so Amuzu Junction te se na ye memende behwe owo ho ohwa manfo wo ba emfidie mu apatare e wo ho ye de ye adwuma ye hwe wo mogya mu ye hwe wo junso mu labs no ne scan no ye bibia bi wo fie wanti wo nko no na hu say yes wo ye rest assured say ade a na ha wo na duro na ye de ama no ekotu ase and the Dr. Amuzu aduro nso de ye very strong ye powerful ma good results na sa wo no mu a wonya mfaso ankasa etimidofoi ka ho na fre doctor tentem doctor me ba na me mfa no ane se wafa ka besi bola ho krom wo bo se omo mu lodu akota fofo ma ase no omo kofa moro market ena se wa wo driving so akro from wo ko moro market na ye wo kwa ho Amuzu Junction sana mate for no wo mo efre ho 0247 776743 0247 776743 number no ena media ma Amuzu garlic bitters obi se wa ye garlic edra doctor edra we edra brochi obi ha ne ho se okohwehwe doctor o because edra ni ye powerful shasa ode ha mama akoma ku dunan ena ode aye saa mana wode eno aye no ni nyina ye very powerful e ko ni padua mu a wonya good results na owie no hu se prekese wo hoyi e wonfasode de mani padua afi ye yi garlic almighty garlic e ma pese de ye aduane ni stew a eno so wonfaso pi de mani padua oba kakaduro pepre ne hwentiamo akatwade eno wode afra wa no aduro na mana ye dudu abem ni ye bubudi egu adiem bedafo kakra bi se so ni padua mu a yen sanchane Amuzu garlic bitters what is acrophobia ka say hey Dr. Amuzu ne garlic ne de ye nim de ode no ayo ane ana mabobo kakra bi a cha na man kra de wutie ba ku bia wo benefit miensa edi mani padua owie tro ne bo ate de afa mfidie mu na adokita fo apepia nkoma wo mo ye research ni hu say Amuzu garlic bitters no phytochemical properties mako enso 7 ene wom ka say phytochemical properties a just say adro na wo nyina so saa mako say 7 na ho odin o bit say tennis e bit say saponis on say nyina medical terms e bit say terpenoids just say a dot of fistorates enti adro no wonum a eniema we nyina ekọ nipadua nim no wonder say obi no Amuzu garlic bitters a onyini da adentia hode ewom ni nuanu ewom no ama aduro no de bia u stay younger bi boni fie che na hwe ni nipadua odigina wona e de wasia amoamoa atwentwoma fa asebore ju bia ada kanta so be 3 days wa mo ankasa he che se wa twentwama ankasa nipadua no aye pimpinis ase de abobo ahye trank mu no mesrawo we hear Amuzu garlic bitters will be stay younger garlic wom prekese wom eniema wom no ema we stay younger when you pass na akro no 16 years na chese wo da so Amuzu garlic bitters no what to say ete wo cholesterol so oye bema entra ho ma cholesterol ha wo mona ya mo complain no he wo cholesterol kosoro pa wo chest wo koko eye wo ya papa bema bia wo hweme na owo severe chest pains no me pa cha dure bebo se si akọ herbal shop wote wo pe Amuzu garlic bitters ni bi eye cholesterol na emfa symptoms ne masa etubo se wo chest ya wo ya bi onti ase ye wo se wo na akobo baabi ana wabutu ana wa naye wo cholesterol no da be na wo check ye wo wa bo se wo humi a ebe kan si so ana ye wo ya nom Amuzu garlic bitters ni bi me se ya dai nom Amuzu garlic bitters ni bi na emwa afi wo wa ayete se wo nan ye si fom no mu ye o ya leg pain enye pains nketwa na make no severe one ja ankasa na wona ni ya wona ye si fom fa wo to asesa be si fom say papa me see ya dan nom amuzu garlic bitters ni bi edru ebe boa wo eno no amuzu garlic bitters no eboa ma wo da wo ye be mema ni titiri na ho ode ma mo papa ase yese mo we Ghana mesra we se wo to no mo na wantimi anasa 7 to 8 hours na 9 hours no na wanya sa good night sleep na wo so we kra wo mood no na swing same wa na ya hwese de wani mo asia na ya we so open for the skin no ase de onko ade so wo ko all night o ye hu adekoro one na wanya enough rest ya da insomnia wutimi na amuzu garlic bitters contain zinc and sulfur and tea wo ba wose wo to wa na wo da abai ni bia ho odin ewom no seti ne maka cho se aduro no wo no mo a eye wo supplement kase a eboa supply bibia wo nipadua ni mu a afi wo ba wose hu sisi hu so se ya kim na wo kro wo ntimi na amuzu garlic bitters hwiatere miensa fagu wanuma nopa yebia wia yebia nwumre na nwumre dose no na bemu wada na ho wo be sori no wo nso aye den amuzu garlic bitters na mekan for ediama amuzu garlic bitters no nso mesa be kire wo se eboa ma moja ediefu sane ewo nipadua mu helps and blood circulation obo on mo ani moja na ntimi nkoma ntino de bia bo se ne nsem ene ne nam ni fit na ye nyunyunu se wo blood no ntimi flow ya mouth symptoms bebrenti ene wo blood a flow ye ntino onse na nsa ya na wonsa ene na ya titiriti wotena se kura cha wo so wi age so do na pempem fom eye blood no ntimi flow ye amuzu garlic bitters prevent numbness obo hon man and say e ka bo ho ya no we ya stroke na ebo opunu mu sa no medofo nom amuzu garlic bitters ni bi emie bi entini ni mu na moja ni ntimi flow kama na wonim se garlic na e wo amuzu garlic bitters mu no eboa wakoma no warehouse de ma ye nipadua no eboa ne ma enya ahoden se wakoma nso ho odin aka hunu se de bia wo ye healthy se wakoma ho odin aka hunu se de bia moja no etimi flow kama fi se akoma no na eji adwuma se e pompe blood no na edi ama nipadua kwa ani nyina etise wo wakoma no how bi wo ho ayemre entimi pompe blood na hunu se wa no waso afidemiti na anam kira se wo nipadua no ahopupotion na achom we ya amuzu garlic bitters ni bi na emwa wakoma no ma enya hoden empompe blood no enko baabia wonnan aye titiriti etoda kura wo dafa akocha wo besowe no bo sa wo fa no ye ti wa wo nti ye ka titiriti na bo se wo fa no obi de pane kura wo a wo nti o ti na obi a wanya stroke no ne fa baabi wo be bo ho wo be ti no wo be ye den ontehwe amuzu garlic bitters wonum bia eboa ma untini ni mu bie ema sa titiriti no a ya eje no ni nyina ebeko ama ho ato amuzu garlic bitters eboa obi a ne pressure ewo soro o pressure pa be ma brantie ya catch you say ye bra you say pressure no na wo so nim say wa brantie ye do ko to pressure do so nya num nwie ena ya na enuro ni bi so sa ha mo mensem wo mpa so etia ne odo pressure be ne nam wiase me pa cha fa ne nam wiase da ko pe na account no mamuzu garlic bitters ni bi cha se ne no wonno mamuzu garlic bitters na ebe reduce wo sugar no ebe te wo pressure so ama pressure na am wani so aye wisi no ni nyina atimi akọ ene ma be kanfo amuzu garlic amount edure na amafo odi ho adanse no enkase yese ye wa bra wonum bi wonum abenya mfa so pa ewom fra doctor was 0247
0247 77 43
0247 43 Doctor Waterfo nchiaye so ne amuzu janche kan ho bra ma yenhwe na wote ase a wo be ma we no enye nhwe han e ma nemu
Dr. Amuzu aseye anaye ko ye no wanya atena se wa amuzu janche ntafo nchiaye so ofro pepone de akomoro market obaku ho no onsa nifa so pe ho ana abehu eye Dr. Amuzu watena te tutumika is in a corner so ye me kwana me true smart dental clinics so akwa akotwetwe enkomo maka cho se o makwa akwa professionals a yesi ho adwuma no omo baba behwehwem na nsa kra na true smart for ebeba no mamenti birthday we mfan free o ene eye Kelvin Osei Morino ene eye ne birthday o ye manager o ETK hotel o wenchi enti Kelvin Osei Morino nyankopon insha na onye okese oni media fillers fo ni nyina ewo WhatsApp na me nhyira mu nyina opanyi bibia boko de
obadi adaroma bibia boko
True Smart Dental Clinic professionals ni na makofa de abakroma say
sabe pepe
scaling na wope wope so se no we replacement filling dental x-ray mi nyina o mye bi wo ho
sabe pepe
say the mama kroma say ayehu nkran mafa ba bia akuma se so mafa ba bia professionals ne kra mo de o maba omudi kan doso mu sena ma hu ade ha ono kra no eno kra na mama nigye no mama nti o True Smart Dental Clinic
nida si opeyin kese mama nyina konya iso mfanchi atiefo ne ahwefo ne anopo magibre etie ehwe e wo kase fidie iso se kase True Smart Dental Clinic a sede edina se kire etie no dental clinic a yakwadare e wo sen ne enum yarehwe na esande se ye wo doctors ekukuda mu a se eba no esen mu yade nko ade o makwadare ewo munti no emfa one hawo biara wo usima wo de bewura True Smart Dental Clinic umfiri yen clinic ho empie no na wo arehye mu se sede yade ni tie bia no efiri ho ama wo se no so enya na ho de mapa ama ho to so etumi aye wo dia True Smart Dental Clinic sede na juma esifate no ye wo procedures bebrea chese ye ewo True Smart Dental Clinic a said ye wo issue ni sifatie bia no ba ebehwa ma ho ne aso ano kama pa na wo se no so enya na ho den ye wo procedure bi dis scaling and polishing said ye kwame dela eka ye no emfa ho ne efin biara aba osimu emfa ho ne chese niema bi aba hyese na se ema se no enyefe etoda ugina ahwehwem anaso ugina nipa mu mpo ne se wo kasa niema bi aba wurawura se na sintino ama chese enyefe nika so about True Smart Dental Clinic I is scaling and polishing be yi sa afi ni nyina free sinimu kama ama osinimu adaho na ayefe no watimi agina nipa ma kasa yie ewa akukuduro so na niema atumi akoyi ama ho me kasa e wo sen no na hosuo no kane na efita but say no esen no e da ne yellow
color na sesa
chese esen ni bi ye ko niema green bi abasen na se e ma sen nya akono about True Smart Dental Clinic I will procedure be say teeth whitening procedure ye de be posin so am sen no apai aye fite
e be pai say pa
e be pai de said ye uni ni su krampo da ebiemu nso obi o twi ne sia na moje firi ne sia chi na mu ba ye friend gingivitis and ase gum disease yade ba ko ehu pan yi a chese ese dodo na ase na de ehu won ne se yade a se wantu ho na mo a wani mbra wo so within some few period of time na ama wo sen na ho de na hyase se ekeka ti obi wo ha wo gitumu se aduane na wo die ne enam na wo we ne nyeden ne nso ama ne se etutu ni nyina ne se gingivitis mo wa efre bi pofromonas gingivalis e bia ba betena sin mu a esesen no mika se bia wo sen no kwande dantem akese obi wa ne sen no abo apie so putokas me kan se overbite ne sen no kana no tumo otimu se esen ni bi ebro so se oba True Smart Dental Clinic aye wo procedure bi de se braces procedure ye de be align sen no emfa ne se de achia sifate
enam de be hye na ni nyina asaso pepepe
ye de correct sen na mana hye fefefe na se wo so gina bedwem na se wo kasa watumi akasa wakukuduro so na anigye mapa atumi aye wo dia ebie hu so ebia kaka dafo ya beje wo sia boso wakwa adwuma anopa waye adwuma firi anopa no kosi ewia na nadwetwa se wutimi da na so na mo kaka nti obi ntumi na etutu no duro anadwo ane wo bobena me be se wo tia se wo ba True Smart Dental Clinic ye be use some few days e dia correct sa esen na kaka betena mu no emo wa biara timu te se lactobacillus species and streptococcus mutans bacteria abetena sinimu ebonu mu ntokro no ye betu sa mo na se deku ama wo sen no enya na hoden numbers are open ya obenya ye wo so no True Smart Dental Clinic your numbers in 0599 22 33 49 and that's 020
28 99 323
ya o hwe na obenya ye Kumasi ye wo so am runabout police station animu ha ena across ye wa Chimota New Plan Agricultural Development Bank opposite wa na obenya True Smart Dental Clinic ena mbesi e din komo kakra efa eye teeth replacement ho me kire se esia etuo na ye si foforo e de amawo
ena ye tooth replacement
eye teeth or tooth replacement
make us say wo se ba ko mienu miensa ana de bro saa na etuo na ehye wutiri mu se ebia saa na beye wo se no je se etuo na be wo saa akopem so onyankopon beto ne nsa afre wo a ene atadwe wate dene True Smart Dental Clinic ya ba chese emfa wo ne wo sen dodo bi a etuo ye besi ni kama e de amount ama wo sen no enya na ho ode mapa me be se wo te asese wo so a wo te wa eye wo se wo sen na tu na enka hwe no me be se wo hunu se esen no edi dwumadie bebre wo ni paduanim se sin ni wa e ha dwuni pa ye mani paduane etosini de edi kan ne se esen ye de rese aduane. Now, said scientifically, I can say digestion begins from the mouth. No, answer na aduane ne betumi ayamu yie. Na enuane nure wom no etumi ewura blood nim na te say nipadua kwa na bi etumi anya bi na ho ode etumi agina so yie no. Gye say aduane tumi yam yie na say waduane betumi ayamu yie a agye say wonya sen a ewa ahoɔden. A ode benyam. Te say ebi ntutu ye na obetumi de arese aduane ne yie. Te say wo sin ebi etu a digestion timi nkoso ye wo num ti bomodin se wosie to abra True Smart Dental Clinic na yen replace ma ebiem nso se wosie to a ne kwasem ne se ete wani monyam so dokre de enti America ne sa ne se esen ya ade a eboa in the formation of our facial appearance uni pedua no wanim no se ebe hunu so wasimasi na ebe ne se no wote na ejina se de wanim na si fa hyehye na ose na egu wanum no so eka ho bi se wosin ba ko mienu anase miensa atua de atiense with time no wano sha ase se ebugum enti wo ya brante wo ya baba wa de nenso na wo se wo ba kokora mo no anase wo ba abere wa mo no ni nyina ne se wosin na afiri ho ebiem nso se wosin ni ho a e makasa kora ho ye den ma wo ye wo words bi wo ho a se wo betimi a pronounce ni yi a agye se wosin wo wonum inti se abrante wosin atua bebese wo te ase se wanhwe ye bedu bre bi se wo kasa be kasa wonim kasa enam se wosin ayetu nti mentena ho na manye nim guase bomode na bra True Smart Dental Clinic na yensi wosin ne kama emfama de etoso biem so ne se esen ne wanum a ensunsuanso ba ko a ede bre wo ne se obo ade nhihyeem no wa ne se esen ne etwase bia si ba bia esie eni se wosin ba ko mienu anasa miensa atua esen no with time no apese saso hye ne ho biem ne etuatua ntokro na aba beda ho no nti afi wugitum se wosin no nanka enchiae nanso afi ahyase se ebi echiache ne nyina ne se epese movie na be hye ba bia eho na tuo no nti with time mo se wosin na aye prekesen wonum ho me be se wote ase se mentena tena ho na wosin ensei enam wosin a etuo True Smart Dental Clinic ko ba ye besi ama na ye replacement ni mu no ye wo ahodo mienu ye wo removable ones. Okay. And you what permanent ones. Difference wo ni saying. Removable ones in your front back acrylic denture. Acrylic denture no see the shower. Wutumi yi. Se eso wonum be so na wotwe back bi betwi wosi an wo yi no apepa mu kama. Na wo sa de wa de ahye. Sa so na your flexible denture na se va plus denture. Eno so shower wutumi yi ni sa na de atien se shower de se wo se na pepepe. Okay. Eno wo natural teeth na sunsunie bia anim. Na de wom ni se wutumi yi. Any as what permanent teeth replacement. I freebie PFM porcelain fused to metal. Any as what zirconia. Some replacement new may American ones may permanent ones. He say eshawa. The attendant say want to me. Ye fix the flower seno. Into eshawa febo would the bedi diare nama ye bibia na de ye se mo mu ne say e be shawa won kwana nyina. Wa bra en koba ne say wo beyi. Ni wa twitwi so obi wa ya no won pene sa. Bu on besa no pa obesore obetwi ni na fe no obeyi ne sia to ade
ahwe akora bi ko hu a wo sei na de na da wo
akoye ni wusam me kai se brebi na me froka na brante bi entokwa akra bi si na brante na yi ne se dia ma me se me mfa nkura na okunwi a waje na ade de ahye ade aje se ani wusam ti onu adofo me besa wote aze se umpe se obeyi a ye wo permanent one wo a ye betumi ade ahye wa ma wo hye wa afebo fefefe kama ede se wankasa wo sen inti dia na wo twen ede na wo twen wo tena wa ma wo se no de anim guase abrew bomodin na bra True Smart Dental Clinic se wo se no dodo bi a yeto bi a yensi emfama na wo se no chese enya na ho de mapa na ensi ne dada mu biem na wo so emfa anigye emfamrew ye numbers a wo pay won so obenya ye no 0599 22 33 49 anasa 020 28 99 323
323
me de me nkomodie ne eba na wie no me pese me ka asem ba ko bi etwato de me pese ohunu ne se ye woni ma bebre onipa obetumi asre de atu kwan wudu dwumadie bi se ya wade se eye yi ase se eye chese ade bi edimu ade ni monyamba wo ye chese ubetimi asre bibi de atu kwan ubetimi asre bibi de aye sa de na obeso de ye no nanso esen de efiri se menyine beduru sam pempenso yi menti bi mpani nsem da se yaswasre obi ye chese
ntimi
anaso abosen ho mokwa we nti atwa so nipa bia ehwe ne sunsu ye no obo ne sen ho ban na ye bo ye sen ho ban so na etu anamo aba True Smart Dental Clinic na yahwe mo sen no problem bi ewom e de amamo na mo sen no ahoden atimi adimu na asipi pa ye de amamo medam ase
sese wo number no su bi ensa fa mama
your number is 0599
22
33 49 and that's 020 28 99 323
True Smart Dental Clinic aso ye ana ye call ye no omo professionals a esin ho adwuma no benya abotira dosom ehu de house no enti ade bi e fa ose ho bia no e True Smart Dental Clinic Accra achimota be hu omo Kumasi so swame runabout to be aswame police station wono betimi ehu omo ye sorry ama DJ Marcus etimi ato aso hyene nso ye free house ye de nyina ye de ni chem e wo bantoma parliament ona no GNTC wona se ho na no parliament ho ana na UEFA Champions League no live commentary e de ba yesa mount giant screen a ye match no ho o hwe wani so ade no fufuo ni susu ye free de hia ne ye wapotoyowa na chese bibia koye di amounti yes already e be kan ho e wo bantoma parliament e GNTC ho ana Lawson media ne UEFA Champions League final PSG ne Arsenal no ye de ebro nyame yadoma Monday obese
ana ye umi se mo ye fantastic pure say dear we in charge and kasankasa Lawson layman capsules amma usisi no kotoje ma ye den na no niyo so Lawson loke Mr. and let's you amma usisi what if you want you fit to come so I say for se me bubra ho me mu atantia Lawson loke Mr. Lawson layman capsules mo yo bem mo ye na la Lawson Law Chemistry. Lawson Delayman Capsules. Do you know what you feel?
Delayman Capsules. A man didn't feel do what they cronkwan and a law care mixture. So I pay for a ma woman for anyone I want in fear do what Chenson can.
FDA aje ejede nkrato yi atomu.
Abusia Lawson Enterprise. Yabamoba. Aha a one stop shop for drinks beer or pay a decoyo program. Aye fro abedin to a party and now say a ye and somebody now pay say a ye doko ye were Fanta, ye were Sprite, ye were Coke, ye were malt, any assorted soft drinks beer we here beer and a bad day and also I know a drink a crana so a ye club, a ye savannah, a ye hunted.